I celebrate you. Because you don't just tolerate anything from anybody anymore. You have set boundaries for yourself. Because you know what? You have elevated. They see your value now. But you're not the same person anymore. The version of you they lost ain't the version that's standing here anymore. You see, back then, you would have waited. You would have explained yourself. You would have over-explained yourself. You would have overloved them. You would have given everything you could to be with them. You would have done everything to make it work, hoping they finally get it, hoping they finally see your value, your worth, and that you were about them, that you genuinely love them. But now, now you just watch from a distance. Like, wow. So now you see it. Now you see me. Now you recognize what you had. But you know what? It's too late. I set boundaries for myself. Now, I know I'm worth so much more. I know I don't have to tolerate your foolishness anymore, your disrespect, your putting me down, your shrinking me. You realize that, and I celebrate you for that. So let's be real for a second. You didn't just wake up different one day and all of a sudden decide that you were not going to love them anymore. You weren't going to be there for them anymore. They created that boundary. They created what they're now seeing in you. You were forced to change. You were forced to become the person that you are now. You had to survive without the text back. You had to survive with them sending you straight to voicemail, without the apology, without the closure, without the loyalty you kept giving to them. I celebrate you. You had to learn how to sit with silence and not be, how would I say, responded to. Not beg for the noise of the relationship with them. You had to learn how to self-soothe yourself instead of self-blame. And that changes a person. But again, I celebrate you. I commend you because you stood up for yourself finally. And now that they recognize they can no longer just manipulate to get you or I'm sorry, and then you give back into them, they wonder what's wrong with you. They think you better. See, when you were still trying, they were still comfortable. You were showing up, they were leaning back. You were fighting for the relationship, fighting for the friendship. They were assuming you would never leave, you would never walk away because, see, they thought they had you wrapped around their hand. But now that they recognize you don't, oh, what a change it is. Now they want back what they used to have. That version of you, that version kept explaining your heart to them, trying to make them see what was inside of you. They weren't listening. They weren't listening. That version is now gone, and I celebrate you. Keep pressing forward. You got such a greater future up ahead of you. God is going to bring that person that was meant to recognize and appreciate your value. Just keep pressing forward. I know your flesh missed them. I know sometimes you reminisce on the good times that you all shared together, but those good times, they don't outweigh the toxicity. They don't outweigh the narcissistic behavior that they displayed. And it's not because you become cold. It's because you become clear about who you are and what you have to offer a relationship, who God created you to be. And you know what? Now, here they come. Here they come, looking, asking about you, asking friends, asking your bestie to try to talk up for them to you. Nah, you tell them, bestie, listen, you know what I went through with that person. They even going to family members, trying to woo their way into family members, thinking the family members will talk you back into a relationship with them. They asking, they looking, they watching from the sidelines, so to speak, checking your name like it's breaking news, checking your social media pages. Now, many of you done blocked them, but you know how people do. They create those fake pages. That's what they're doing. Keep your boundaries. And it's not, they're not checking because they've all of a sudden matured overnight, but because your absence got so loud to them. Man, this person ain't around no more. See, when you were there, your love was background noise to them. Your effort was normal to them. Your loyalty was expected. It was like they expect you to show up. They expect you to be there. They expected so much from you that they never would give to you. The expectation of other people amazes me. How you want me to give to you, how you want me to be there for you, but what are you doing for me? And it's not that you expect this thing to, I give, you give, I give, you give, but it's you expect some form of appreciation. We all need some kind of affirmation. What is the love language? Did they not learn your love language to reciprocate it because you learned theirs? But now, see, now life don't hit the same for them. Nobody listens like you did. Nobody cares like you did. Nobody showed up like you did. Nobody covers their blind spots like you did. Now, nobody makes them feel safe like you did. And that's when they realize, man, people don't miss things until it's gone and it's too late. See, you had an open season there for them. You had an open door for them to come back and try to make it right. That door has long been shut, bolted, closed. Oh, now they realize, man, this person was actually solid. They were solid. They were for me. You didn't change. You never changed because you wanted to. You changed because you had to grow. You changed because of the disrespect, the lack of loyalty towards you. You had to change. Change is good sometimes. It doesn't feel good. It hurts. But change is good. And I want you to hear me and hear me well. This part might sting a little bit for you. They're not seeing you now because they love you more, because they want to be and because they want to make it right. They're seeing you now because you don't need them anymore. You can survive without them. And although when you were with them, you can survive without them, you just made them feel like they were needed. But you're not doing that anymore. That other thing over there that they thought needed them, let that sit with you for a minute. Let that sit. It's not your glow up. It's not your peace. It's not your silence. It's the fact that you stop reaching for them. You stop texting. You stop reaching for the phone. You stop trying to, hey, let's go to dinner and have a talk. Hey, let's go meet at the park and take a walk and have a talk. That now made them reach for you because you're no longer reaching. They didn't miss you until access was ended, access denied, boundaries have set, deadbolt lock on the door. But I celebrate you, and I want you to know that. I celebrate you. They didn't feel your value until your energy was gone, until they no longer had the access that they're used to having. And God had to pull you out of that situation so they could finally feel what they kept taking for granted. You don't love the same anymore. You don't attach the same anymore. You also have set boundaries. So now you know going into the next relationship that God will allow in your life, you know how to detach when you see this person doesn't appreciate me. The love is not being reciprocated. You don't have to explain yourself anymore to those who won't listen anymore. You don't stay where you're not chosen anymore. See, pain upgraded your standards. The pain of that old relationship upgraded you. Loss upgraded your discernment and your wisdom. Rejection upgraded your boundaries. You used to tolerate confusion. Now you require clarity. Now you require y'all to be on the same page. You used to chase effort. Now you match energy. You match energy. Now you protect your peace. You protect your worth and your value. You know, when you buy something expensive, a diamond ring, you protect that, right? Because it's valuable to you. Now you protect your heart. So when they say you change, you're like, yeah, I had to. You made me change. Because the old you would have gone back, given in, accepted, just because they noticed you and it made your heart flutter. Now, child, you don't care about your heart fluttering. You want respect. You want appreciation. You want affirmation. The new you needs consistency, not curiosity. So God didn't let you get behind. He let you get redefined. He elevated you. Some people can't grow with you while you're still carrying them. You had to let that go. And so again, I celebrate you. Just remember how far you've come. Keep your boundaries. Don't let them back in. You mean too much. Don't be tempted by the late awareness that they are now aware of who you were. Doesn't mean that they're ready to keep you. Sometimes people wake up just because you have now leveled up. Yeah, they see your value now, but you're not the same anymore. You don't fit the mold of what they used to have, where you once used to fit. Nah, they lost the version of you who would have stayed too long. And honestly, that's the version you thank God for outgrowing. I celebrate you, not celebrate your boundaries and yourself.